KCCI investigates the changes to Iowa's safe haven laws, leading to more babies surrendered.
This week, Iowa's Health and Human Services told us about a baby girl born in November who is now under their care.
Fire stations have always been a place where babies can be surrendered under the Safe Haven Act from 20 years ago. But a new addition to the law just 2 years ago allows fire stations to implement safe haven baby boxes.
So I think that it's important that we're offering another solution.
Norwalk Fire Chief Jennifer Porter says the community was inspired to join the program after a neglected Norwalk newborn was left to die in a trash bag in March of 2023.
And I think that this project could go beyond the city of Norwalk. We could be available to people in this side of the state, in this side of our county.
The Iowa legislature expanded the Safe Haven Act in 2023, now allowing people to give up their baby anonymously or through a newborn safety device at places staffed 24/7 with first responders. Baby boxes.
We don't want to have stigma associated with this choice.
Kelly Garcia, Iowa's Director of Health and Human Services, says since the law was expanded, the state has seen a rise in surrendered babies. In fact, 22% of all Iowa safe haven babies have been surrendered in the last 2 years. Garcia believes the trend is a direct result of the expanded law.
The ability for individuals to understand that that is an option and that they can do it again anonymously without fear of prosecution is key to making sure that we create that safe environment for a safe haven baby.
Iowa's first baby box was installed in Fort Dodge just last year. The second, 2 months ago in Des Moines. Norwalk Fire hopes to become the third. Lieutenant Jacob Pemberton says in January they will be asking the community to help fundraise the remaining $25,000 with hopes of installing the baby box within the first few months of 2025.
After the first of the year, we're really going to kick off our fundraising campaign for it to open it up to the community. So hopefully sometime, I would say February, March, maybe we'll have the box in place.
Even if the fire station does not have a safe haven baby box, you can still surrender the baby at any fully staffed fire station. Hospitals are also an option. You can also call 911. In Norwalk, Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.